Hi, how are you? It's Traviseen here, and welcome back to our adventures in Azeroth. Last episode, we hit level 80, guys, which means we can now quest in Cataclysm zones. And that is what we are going to do today, guys. We're going to start our Cataclysm journey. Took us a while to get here.
What do you need?
So let's have a chat here with Farseer Krogar. Hail, Pexelgix, we're in need of your assistance. Personal
Go
summons.
forth to victory.
May your sense of honor and duty serve Azeroth well, warrior.
Be safe.
Greetings, friend. On behalf of the Earthen Ring, I thank you for answering my call. You are known to us by name Pexelgix. Your exploits and accomplishments are many. Azeroth already stands in your debt, and yet again, she is in need of her heroes. I am but a messenger. A familiar presence seeks audience with you. Peer into the waters of Farseeing and behold the fate of our world.
Strength.
Alright, where the heck are the waters? I think they're right beside him, aren't they? Oh, there they are. The waters of Farseeing.
Citizen of Azeroth, behold. Our world groans in agony, besieged by an adversary of unspeakable power. As her lands break and crumble, the fractures that divide her people must be mended, for neither side can overcome this threat alone. Join me. Cast aside your prejudices. Together, we must heal Azeroth's wounds, and those of her people.
Metzen does such a great job voice acting Thrall. I wish the add-on for Classic that does voiceover had Chris Messen's voice for Thrall, but they always like I don't know, the Thrall voice always changes for some reason. It's kind of weird.
Loktar,
The Eye of the Storm.
for the whole.
Now that your eyes have seen the truth, where will you choose to serve?
Be safe.
The Earthen Ring has identified the watery realm of Vashj'ir as a source of adversary destructive energies. It is still uncertain what dangers might be faced there. Any information you could gather would be of great value. The Horde is sending warships to the region as we speak. To gain passage, speak to Commander Thorak at Bladefist Bay. May the spirits guide you, Pexelgix.
For the Horde.
Okay, so that's to the depths. I don't know if we'll be going to the depths, guys. We're heading over to Mount Hydra. That's going to be the plan. So I'm going to head over here. We're going to pick up War Chief's command, Mount Hydra. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, Thrall's voice in Classic, there's an add-on. It's an AI add-on, and it voiceovers all the NPCs in the game for you. It's pretty awesome. They don't have it for Cataclysm, which kind of sucks. It's just for vanilla. But yeah, I kind of wish, they did over Thrall's voice with Metzen's voice. Yeah, we got a gift here for hitting level 80. Let's see what we got inside here. Oh, we got some fireworks, guys. Guess we'll save those when we hit 85. And let's pick up this quest. All able-bodied members of the Horde are hereby ordered to report to Emissary Windsong at Nighthaven in Moonglade. Our brothers in the Cenarian Circle report that Deathwing's minions have launched a destructive offensive against the World Tree and threatened to burn it to the ground. Speak with Cenarian Emissary Blackhoof to gain entry into Moonglade. Blackhoof is located in the Tauren district in the Valley of Wisdom in Orgrimmar. Onward, brother, destiny calls. Alright, here we go. And we cleaned up our bags. I sent a bunch of items to my bank alt. And I noticed a few things while I was doing that. We actually have 2 companions that I forgot to teach myself. One is the Yellow Moth Egg and the Golden Dragonhawk Hatchling. So check those out while we're out in the world questing. Oh, look at all these mounts from Firelance. Is this who we have to talk to?
What brings you here?
Are you here to help the cause? Mount Hydra burns. Could you please send me to Moonglade Emissary? Oh, here we go. This is a teleport to the Moonglade Emissary.
Goddess bless you.
We know the Horde would send help, and not a moment too soon.
May the stars.
Tyslogix, we've heard much about you and your previous accomplishments. It is good that you've come here just as Azeroth finds itself in a time of great need. Deathwing's minions are attacking Hyjal and seek to bring the destructive Ragnaros back into our world. Aranus will take you to join Malfurion's forces in Hyjal. Lend them what help you can.
Illume my brother.
Okay, so there we go. Let's lend them some help. I guess we have to fly down there? Or is there like a portal I can take? I'll get on Aranus. Okay, well, there we go. This looks pretty awesome. I completely forget this part.
No, it can't be. Our forward outpost has been obliterated.
That's the dragon speaking. And there's the entrance to Firelands, guys, right there.
Is it too late? I feel Deathwing's presence nearby.
Look at this. This is epic. Look at this. Oh, there's Ragnaros.
The Fire Lord has risen! We must send word to the others! Let us hurry.
Ragnaros looks awesome, man. And that's one of the reasons why I like this zone. Mount Hyjal. It's focused around Ragnaros. Good old Wagnaros. The first final boss in WoW. Good old Molten Core. I think people are already... Yeah, people have been clearing Molten Core for a couple days now in the anniversary servers. Pretty much once it came out, probably Ragnaros died within the first few hours. Alright, here we are, guys. This is it.
Much remains to be done.
Though Ysera's physical form stands in front of you, her consciousness appears to shift between this world and another. As Hyjal burns, Ysera appears to be in some sort of trance.
The dream gives us
Ysera's
shelter.
eyes look distant,
The dream
as
gives
if
us
not fully acknowledging you. I feel it as well, warrior. Ragnaros has arrived. You must defeat his minions before he can join them and lend them his strength. Seek Malfurion Stormrage at the Tranquil Grove west of here, and aid his forces in any way you can. I must seek answers from within the Emerald Dream. You must protect the World Tree until I return. And I remember, guys, when Cataclysm, I won't say first came out, but Classic Cataclysm launched, this place was packed with people, man. So many people out here.
Illume be with you.
The earth rises. The effects of the Twilight's Hammer attack can be felt even here, this close to the World Tree. As our forest burns, the very earth turns against us in a crazed frenzy. We can't allow the elementals to go unchecked. Go and help our men take care of them.
Goddess, watch over me.
How?
Citing the elementals, this is no mere natural occurrence, Pexlogix. There must be a Twilight presence behind our lines that we haven't accounted for. It's possible that whoever is instigating the elemental disturbance is using foul magic to hide themselves from our sight. Seek the aid of the fairy dragons that roam near the World Tree. They can see through any of the enemy's illusions. Feed them the juniper berries that grow nearby to gain their trust.
We shall meet again.
All right, there we go. We got some quests. I got a little couple of Christmas decorations here, and then there's a portal to Ogrimmar here and a portal to Stormwind over there. Just in case you forgot something along the way. You gotta find some juniper berries. I think there's some right there. And we are going to be weak, guys. For a little bit. But we will power up quite fast. Every item we get from these quests will most likely be an upgrade. And that's just how it is in Cataclysm. I had some pretty good gear on my Boomkin heroic Ice Crown Citadel gear from Wrath of the Lich King, and I was replacing loot by like level 81, even sooner, even level 80. I was replacing loot from Ice Crown Citadel, so we are going to be replacing the quest loot we got from Wrath of the Lich King right away. That's one thing about this expansion. The gear that you got from raiding in Wrath of the Lich King doesn't really take you very far like it did in previous expansions. For example, when you went from vanilla to TBC, you could use your raiding gear from Naxxramas and DAQ40 pretty much all the way to level 70. It's that good. And some gear, like Kiss of the Spider, the trinket from Naxxramas, you could even use that as for raiding. That trinket was like that good. And TBC is the same thing. From TBC to Wrath of the Lich King, there was like 2 sets and trinkets that were good even when you started raiding in Nax. But they changed that in Cataclysm. Cataclysm was like the beginning of new patch, you replace everything. Which is something I don't really like that much. But the power spike is fun. It is awesome. It is always fun to get a big power spike, and we're gonna witness that in the next couple of hours. So this fairy dragon here is going to find us some of these Twilight Insiders. Oh yeah, see how much health they have? They have 30k health, guys. Almost double my health. So it's going to take us a little bit of time to get these quests done, but once we start getting gear, it'll feel just like Wrath of the Lich King again. And during the launch of Cataclysm, pretty much people just had to stand at one of these locations and just wait and hope that they get a mob tag on a Scalding Rock Elemental. I was playing a Boomkin, so mob tagging is pretty easy as a Boomkin. It's not as bad because you have Moonfire. It's instant cast range ability. Pretty damn quick to mob tag with Moonfire. And you do damage instantly when you use it. Oh wow, did that count? Didn't even count because this Night Elf came up all the way over from there to slay this inciter. That was kind of strange. Wonder why he ran all the way from there to kill this inciter. Wonder if it'll happen again here. We didn't get credit for it because that night elf one-shot it. We don't see really... What the heck's going on? Stop doing that. I don't know why I'm talking to NPCs, but that's ridiculous. Why are they running all the way from here? Like, that shouldn't happen. Because now we're not getting credit for it. We're fighting 3 here, guys. We'll see how this goes. This will be okay. And I hope you guys are doing well today. I'm doing good. I looked up a game that was nominated for Game of the Year. And it's I just call them indie games, but they call it like a roguelike game or a roguelite game. And what roguelite is, I looked up I didn't really know what the heck roguelite was. Or what roguelike games. So what they are, I never knew about this. So they're games that strictly adhere to certain characteristics, of which the most important are permadeath, procedurally generated maps, and turn-based combat. So I guess you could say, and what roguelites are games that have like a few of these things, like procedurally generated maps in Minecraft, for example. But they don't have all of them. That's why they call them roguelites. So there's somebody leveling. That's cool to see. I'm not the only one out here. So the game I'm talking about here, that was stuff for Game of the Year. It's called Balatro, and it's literally a poker with a twist. So it's pretty much poker. What you're trying to do, from what I've seen, I haven't played the game yet. I just looked it up. And so you get given hands, right? And then in the hands that you're given, you need to make the best poker hand that you can make. And then when you make a poker hand, you get points. So you're not really like going all in or betting or anything like that, I don't think. Maybe there is a little bit of gambling because it's supposedly it's 18 plus. And so you get points, and you're trying to get a certain amount of points before you run out of hands. And then there's a bunch of other like mechanics that I don't really know about, and other types of cards to make the game, I guess, a little bit more interesting. Supposedly it's an addicting game. But for me, I don't know if I would like a poker game if there isn't any money involved, but I don't really think this game is poker. So I think that is the draw of the game, is that it's not poker. It's more like another type of game that just includes poker into it. And it was up for Game of the Year. And supposedly it's like really addicting. And since it's an indie game, I looked it up on Steam. It's like under $20 to buy. That's the cool thing about, indie games, and I guess you call them roguelikes, roguelites, whatever you want to call them. They usually don't cost a lot, you know what I mean? And they're fun games. Examples of like rogue type games are like, I don't know, I guess Hades. I don't know if you ever heard of that. There's this game with like a shotgun. You run around with like a shotgun. Shotgun indie game. I forget what it's called. It's not that. Get what it's called. It's called like Miami something. Hotline Miami. I wonder if that's a roguelite. It probably is. Because there's probably permadeath in it. I think there's permadeath in it. It's a game I haven't played either. I haven't played a lot of games. Because I'm a WoW gamer. I'm going to start playing other games, so. I feel like I've been missing out. Especially after watching the Game Awards. And like I literally don't even know what some of these games are. And World of Warcraft isn't even mentioned at that at that award show. It's not like it matters though, right? Usually they talk about new games, not really like old ones like WoW and I guess you'd say RuneScape, Dota. You hear about like League of Legends and stuff and like multiplayer games, like the best multiplayer games. Call of Duty, I guess, is up there too. Do we get any more berries? I'm trying to find some berries here, guys. There we go, we found some. I think we should have done the berry part first. And then dealt with the elementals after that. But yeah, it looks like a cool game. I don't know if I'm gonna play it. I might look into it. I have a buddy who really like loves poker. And he kind of felt the same way. He's like, it's kind of hard to play poker if there's no like, you know, like a little bit of money on the line, like $5 or something like that. But since it's not poker, maybe it's actually like, you know, pretty damn fun, especially if you like poker as a game. It's one of the best card games, I'd say. Behind Go Fish. Go Fish is the best one. That's the best. That's the best. For 52 pickup or whatever it's called. That's another great game. I think it's called that 52 pickup. It's by far the worst game I ever played. I think the person who told me about that game, though, 52 pickup, they say, you ever played 52 pickup? And they just throw the cards in the air. They say, yeah, pick them up. I don't think that's how that game's supposed to be played. Write a command on each card in a deck of playing cards. The facilitator tosses the cards into the air. This is 52 pickup. Gotta find some more berries. There's some more here. Players move around the room and pick up one card at a time. Players act out the command on the card. Players can put the card back down or give it to the facilitator once the command is complete. So how the heck do you win? I guess. I don't know. I always thought 52 pickup was just the guy just throws them in the air and says pick up the cards. That's what I was told as a kid. Looks like I was lied to. I don't know. Talk to this fairy dragon up here. Should be the final one, I hope. I should use some buffs. Did he find him? Did he find him? Oh, there we go. Alright, so we got the first two quests done. Took us some time. I'm going to use some of these elixirs that we collected during Wrath of the Lich King. Can we use multiple? I don't think so. I think it changes. No, you can. No, we're going to stack these. Oh, you can't stack them that much. So only... You can use 2 elixirs. Wonder if we can use a Winterfall Firewater on top. Nope. Just 2 elixirs max. Alright, so we'll just use these 2 now. We got a Winterfall Firewater for 20 minutes. This is 35 attack power, and we got Elixir of Mighty Fortitude, which increases our health by 350. Restores 20 health for 5 seconds. Not bad.
Well met.
We've done well, Pexelgix. We cannot allow the Twilight's Hammer spies this close to the World Tree.
Go in.
We've identified the general direction where the infiltrators have been coming from, thanks to your work. Now we just need to shut down their camp, put an end to their operations this side of Nordrassil. Take this horn. It will signal one of our Emerald Drakes to swoop down and give these Twilight cultists a taste of the flames they so madly
May
worship.
the eternal sun
shine
Thank you, Pexelgix. Your fighting prowess is admirable. You will be crucial in putting a halt to the elemental onslaught. So this has to be an upgrade. Funny thing is they don't give us plate. But this is an upgrade here. These hands, leather hands, 824 armor, 113 agi, 169 stamina, 64 critical strike rating, and 82 haste. You compare this to the Wrath of the Lich King gear, it's like 3 to 4x, or you know, the amount for stats. Like stats get ridiculous in this expansion. And this was the expansion you started seeing like huge numbers and crits, like into the thousands, tens of thousands even. All right, so we put these leather gloves on. And now we need to cut over here and burn the infiltrators' encampment. There's Tholo's home. Oh wow, getting beat up. Interrupted that. Hatchet to the face. I'm getting Ember Silk Cloth now. I have to upgrade our first aid. We're still a Frostweed Bandage. Do that later. So let's use Tholo's Horn. And they will come and fly in and set this encampment on fire. And having fast flying for this really does help. If you don't have fast flying, I would recommend the other starting leveling zone, Basture, because you get an underwater seahorse that's really fast.
What brings you?
So you don't really need fast flying for that zone. Excellent, Pexelgix. That should put a stop to the attacks once we finish these elementals off. Okay, mail gear. What's this? A sword, two-handed sword. 279.7 damage per second. 152 strength. 228 mastery. 152 mastery. Yeah, they added mastery in Cataclysm. I'd go arms, but we'd have to like set up the talents. Should we do that quick? I don't have all the glyphs though. But we just got a two-handed weapon. We haven't gone arms in a long time. I could probably just put glyphs here. Like, can we use Devastate? I think Revenge is like Mortal Strike. We already have that one. Shield Slam. I think all majority of these Cleaving. That's an ability we can use. Same with Sweeping Strikes. We already have that. Thunderclap, maybe? Here's our miners. I don't think we can use Devastate. If we can, I'll put that up as a glyph. There are 20 unspent points. Okay, so we'll do Blood Frenzy. Just increases the damage of our bleed effects. And then when our auto attacks have a chance to generate rage. Sure you want to learn these? Yeah. Improved Rend, Drums of War. So we'll do some improved Slam. Juggernaut. You can charge in all stances now. It's pretty cool. Sudden Death. Your melee hits have a 3% chance of resetting the cooldown of your Colossus Smash. And you keep 5 rage after using Execute. Lambs of the Slaughter. Your Mortal Strike causes slaughter effects, which refreshes the duration of Rend. That's pretty cool. Damage of your increases the damage of your Execute. Wow, that's pretty good. Guess we'll take Sudden Death too. Throwdown or Wrecking Crew. That sounds pretty good. Wrecking Crew. Your Mortal Strike's critical hits have a 50% chance to enrage you, increasing physical damage caused by 5% for 2 seconds. And then we have this is like a CC throwdown, knocks the target to the ground for 5 seconds. We'll just go with the damage. I guess we'll get throwdown too. 7 more we can use. We'll just guess Taste for Blood. Drums of War. There we go, we got Blade Storm. And then we'll go into Cruelty. And then, I guess Blood Craze? Or Bloodthirst? Yeah, Bloodthirst. I would have went over more of the talents, but I think we went over them a couple times. So we're going to most likely be in this stance most of the time. Retaliation. Put that there. Sweeping Strikes. We have that there. It's been a while since This is Battle Stance. Thunderclap is Battle Stance. Looking for Blade Storm. There it is. You can use this any. There's Blade Storm. Heroic Throw. Just messing around with this stuff. My bad, guys. Okay, let's get going here. We'll see if this sword. Oh wait, we didn't put the sword on. We put it on. There we go. See if we can actually do damage here. Let's try Whirlwind. That looks pretty cool. Here we go. Execute. Nice. Thing is, how do we... Yeah, we have to go in to heal. So we got Victory Rush. Not bad. We're getting used to it. Let's put some food on our bars here. Not bad at all. Still have like a lot of abilities we could put up. I think Rend is like something we should be putting up quite a bit. I think we go in with Battle Stance here. Put up Rend. Overpower. There we go, another overpower. We're actually doing more damage in battle states. We can only overpower in battle stance. I mean, it looks like we proc it quite a bit. Thing is, you do actually more damage in battle stance. You do 10% more damage. I guess it's better to swap to that when we're about to kill the target, and I guess using the abilities like execute. Because we got a few overpower procs there. And this is the lava drake. I think this is like a store drake that we got for being subscribed to the game. Here we are at the Tranquil Grove. There he is, Malfurion, guys.
May Elune grant us strength.
The forces we are up against here go beyond the Twilight's Hammer, Ragnaros, or even Deathwing. We must succeed here if our world is going to survive at all.
Hail to the
You've
light.
arrived just in time, Pexligix.
May Elune
Make no
grant us
mistake about
strength.
this, Pexligix. The outcome of this war will determine the very survival of our world as we know it. Twilight's Hammer has become more powerful than ever with Deathwing's return. Should they succeed in taking over the World Tree, they might strike a blow from which we will never recover. It is time we beat back the enemy. It is time we crush the Twilight's Hammer.
Peace, friend.
Wind Speaker Tamila. The odds appear to be against us, but we cannot falter, Pexligix. We are all that stands between the enemy hordes and Nordrassil.
Farewell.
Powerful artifact known as the Flameseer's Staff was lost during the initial onslaught by the enemy forces. It was an ancient bone staff that granted its wielder power over the elementals of fire. Its fragments litter the area around us. Find them and bring them to Malfurion. Perhaps the artifact's power will still be of
May
use.
the eternal sun shine upon thee.
Okay, so I'm gonna try pulling a few mobs here. Let's try using Whirlwind. Probably should use Sweeping Strikes. Pretty cool ability. Can't move around with it though. Let's put that here. I wonder if Sweeping Strikes your melee attacks like an additional nearby opponent. I wonder if that combos with Blade Storm. What Blade Storm does become a whirling destructive force, instantly striking all enemies. Okay, we got Sweeping Strikes now. Yeah, maybe we'll play as arms for a bit. Been playing tank spec for a while. We'll switch to tank when we do a dungeon. Might as well try a new spec while we're questing out in Mount Hyjal. There's Blade Storm. I don't have the ability I want though. Oh man, it's gonna be rough. Okay, well, we got rocked there. It was bound to happen. So what else? We even got our disenchant ability here. We haven't disenchanted in ages. Deadly Calm. For the next 10 seconds, none of your abilities cost rage. You continue to generate rage. It's pretty cool. a rage. Reduces the cooldown of heroic strike and cleave by 50%. Seems it's pretty good. Intimidating show. We should have used that there. Almost should be. Kid. What do we do here? We're getting used to this spec. I haven't played it, this version of it. We don't have this many abilities as on our Arms Warrior for hardcore anniversary servers. Really just heroic strike and rend. That's it. We haven't got Mortal Strike yet. Won't be for a while until we get that. Am I getting some food? I wonder if we can handle pulling two. Let's see. Come on. Whirlwind for the win. Make this shift there. The elementals are elite, so we gotta kind of stay away from them. We need charred fragments. These were a pain to get at the beginning of the expansion. There's always people just standing where they spawn and picking them up. Uh-oh. You gonna die here? Health bot? Get him down! What does it do? Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Still getting used to this spec. Oh, we're in trouble. Tell me we live here. Get him down. So we just need staff fragments now. I think we should start using the other food here. It heals us for a lot more. The roasted beef. There's to be more fragments here. Do a lot of damage though. But you're doing quite a bit of damage as a tank too. I think we'll play with this spec a little bit. I'll probably head back to Orgrimmar and get ourselves some better, like some two more prime glyphs, because like we clearly could use a few more. It's for arms. All right, let's turn these in.
Hail to the night. May Elune.
You've done
grant
well,
us strength.
Pexligix, but I fear the battle is far from over. So let's see what we got here, guys. A gun, 40. It's a good gun. Better than our gun. There's finally some plate, guys. Druidic Guardian plate. It's got parry rating on it. It's not something we really want, but it's still better than our chest by quite a bit. Or do we take the gun? I think we take the gun. I know we're missing out on a lot of strength there, armor and stam, but maybe we won't run. Actually, we'll take the armor. What am I talking about? So it has 152 strength, 228 stam, 106 parry rating, and 94 hit rating. So we'll take that, put it
to
on.
the night. May Elune grant
Yes,
us strength.
Pexligix. Excellent, Pexligix. This will be a great weapon against the enemy forces.
Hail to the night.
Okay, guys, so I'm going to... We're going to wait here. And I think we're going to call the... Yeah, we're going to call the episode here. Next episode, we will start off in Orgrimmar. And we'll pick up some new glyphs for arms. And then we'll continue our journey here in Mount Hydro. But, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.